everyone, it's Priya here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to paint these simple flowers using watercolors with a very interesting technique. So I'm basically going to be doing two sprays. On the left side I'm going to be doing drawing or painting some purple flowers, and on the right side I'm going to be painting some pink flowers. Now I have got a mix of some purple as well as a mix with water of some blue, which I'm going to be using for this flowers. Now starting off, I'm using a round brush and I'm going to be just placing some markings with some paint and water, diluting the paint and just creating markings of where I want the shadow areas or the inner portions of the petals to be. Then I'm going in with the brush, rinsing it out, dipping it into my mixture of the blue, dabbing off some of the excess water on my paper towel and spreading that pigment of the purple which I laid down initially and dragging it to create the shape of the petals. And then I'm just refining the centers as well. So once you have that layer done and your first layers are done, you can go back once it's completely dry and add more layers of paint if you want to darken the flower or darken the petals, if you want to add more texture, or even if you just want to add more shadows to the centers of the flower and the center or the inner portions of the petals. You can do that provided that you let the first layer dry. If you try to go over the area that's wet, because watercolor is reactivated with water, you can lift up some of that initial layer which you don't want. So try to work very quickly and not quickly, but don't try to overwork the area. Just spread over the area if you're working on a petal and then move on to the next petal. Don't overwork the brush onto the paper, because you can lift up some of that initial layers, and it's best to let it be completely dry before you go on with the second layer. Now I'm going in and I'm adding just some details here and there to the petals, reshaping some of the petals. Like you can see, some of the areas I wasn't happy with the shape. I reactivated the edges and I smoothened it out and blended it out. So you don't see those harsh lines that were there as I extended some petals or added more details. And then now I'm going to go in and add some stems as well as some simple leaves, with a simple stroke, just to create a interesting piece. Not a lot of detail in the leaves as well. They're going to be very simplified and very easy, so it's not going to really take a long time. The video is sped up, so if you do think that this video is going very fast, it's actually is sped up. I'm not painting this fast, so just bear that in mind. Take your time and enjoy the process, but don't overwork a specific area if you're working with the petals or if you're trying to add more details. So you can see I'm adding some simple strokes with the watercolors and just creating these interesting leaves. I'm not really thinking about it, just adding these leaves in, no thought going behind it, just simple leaves, simple flowers, and you have a finished piece. So I am going to have all the supplies I'm using listed in the description box below if you're interested to know what materials I'm specifically using. And there we have the first spread with the purple flowers. So now I'm moving on to the pink flowers on the right spread, and you can see I'm using the same technique to create the flowers. So I'm not using anything different except using two different colors of pink, light and a darker pink. So I will be back later on in the video to chat with you, but for now, enjoy the process of me creating the pink flowers. I'll see you again a little later in the video. So you can see I used the same technique that I used for the purple flowers, and I created the pink flowers using that technique. If you want to see a more detailed explanation where I show you the mixing of the colors and I show you how I actually apply the paint and the brush, you can visit my Patreon page. I do have a Patreon lesson for these kind of flowers with real in-depth discussion and explanations, and showing you exactly how I mix the colors and how I use them and how I apply them to the paper. So if you're interested in that, that will also be listed, my Patreon will be listed in the description box below. So I guess that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it helped you. If it did, don't forget to give it a like and share. It really helps the channel out. You can leave your comments in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Till the next one. Bye.